Greetings, adventurers. It is I, Grumbles. We're back with some more Explore or Die. Try to not die, indeed. I have been busy, hard at it, and we've put together a few little updates on the large rover, currently nicknamed the Big Bertha. Thank you very much for all the love and comments and positive energy again on the videos. At the risk of repeating myself, I really, really do appreciate it. So thank you for letting me know that you're enjoying the series still. We have received a few ideas. One suggestion was to paint the rover bright pink. I am taking that under advisement with my color scheme experts. So we'll see whether that happens. Another one was to add some solar power. So I have gone ahead and done that a little bit. Simple array. We'll have a look at that in a moment. And I've started to try and turn this into a little bit more of a functional thing. By welding up a few of the conveyor line, not all of it yet. We've got our H2O2 generator, our H2 engine for boosting the batteries, and when we're out and about if we need to. We've got a small hydrogen tank there. I've put a bed in so we can have sleep in here in this semi-covered area. We have a turret controller with a bunch of good vibes on it. That's awesome. Thanks, Eric. Because I have up here put in some solar array stuff. These are unfinished panels here. I started with something flat and kind of useless, but I've put up a little solar panel thing just to get a little trickle charge while we're moving about, and it's functioning. We're getting a slight charge into the batteries. I've welded up all 4 of the batteries on here now. They're in charge mode, I believe. And we're currently at 30% of the whole vehicle, so I think it's something like a whole day, as in a real-time day, to fully recharge these batteries. So we'll just leave that going as it is. But yeah, we're slowly but surely starting to make this feel a little bit like a mobile bay. I've got these fantastic bits here, again thanks to having that Core Systems DLC kindly gifted to me. You know who you were. And yeah, there we go. Also really appreciate the comment, and a little bit of embarrassment for me. I didn't realize that all along, even though we'd spent loads building this and whatnot, I've forgotten to put it into the overall thruster group. So the event controller docking and undocking us was never turning that thruster on. It was in a permanent off state. So that's probably why we couldn't lift that much. However, it's curious that I seem to get more and more confident lifting more weight, thinking that I was running on two lifters. But yeah, there you go. So that's amusing. Other than that, I haven't really changed anything around the base. I made a naming convention change on the farm to put it at the top here, AO1 farm. Growing some vegetables currently. I've made a little bit more food. We got some more, I think we made meal pack curries, yeah, 48%. I picked up a synth loaf from a drop. I went to the station and we bought some fruit pastries, which is what they had, only 3 of them, and 10 cosmic coffees while we were there. And that's about all that has changed in the meanwhile. I do feel like we're in a position now where we could do a little bit more grindy grind. And go start clearing up some of this mess on our HUD, which is still a disaster. One thing I did want to change was to adapt this so that we've got a connection forward, and in fact I don't really have to change anything. I can just add another pipe and another connector, and then we could actually take our fighter with us as well. That could be fun. So I think I will do that. Let's get some more bits and bobs. I don't know if we're going to take it with us, like all eggs in one basket, but it is our mobile base, so in theory we should. I mean, the only other thing is as well, I don't really have the why did I not collect anything for that when I pressed the thing? Okay, we're missing a few bits. Oh, I believe we have reached the point where we need to go out and get more resources anyway, so perhaps it's just time to go and do that. I haven't fully analyzed the rotation of this, but I have limited how far down the hinge can go. So even when there are ships parked here, this in no way should be smacking them. I think the worst case scenario we'll have at the moment will be that coming into land could be a little bit awkward depending on where the thing's pointing. But yeah, if we get those pieces built up, we'll be able to land forward or rear, and then I think that problem will go away. So let's get this done. So, okay,
Meteor storm inbound.
To grab that meteor storm. No, not interested, thank you. Okay, why is there not? You'd think there would be enough left. I've obviously been using more stuff up. Oh no, it's only motors that we're missing. Okay, so that's not so bad. All right. In the previous save, I had noticed a little bit of lag creeping in. I don't know why. Other than that we haven't maybe been doing enough of a job. Look at that, looks always so cool, doesn't it? I haven't been doing a good enough job cleaning up. Now, the one problem we definitely do kind of have, and I'm contemplating another step, is that we only have the 4 batteries and a little bit. We only have 1 solar array so far. It's not fully built up, but it kind of looks cool the way it is, so I'm going to leave it like that for now. But yeah, I think I hope that that's going to be a good little trickle over time, and we'll see. So the idea being that we might build something similar on the other side and have a symmetrical one over here. I might move them further back. The plan is eventually to start making this bigger and bigger and really turn this, I guess, eventually into our spaceship. But we'll see. We'll see if we get to that or not, or whether we have a different idea by then. But that's kind of roughly my thinking. There was another suggestion made, which I really liked as well, which was that we could turn our little grinder into a welder from time to time if we need to. Indeed, that was kind of part of my thinking on how I built it. Thinking, well, I can just lop these off and put a welder on, can't I? Either 1 or 2. So that was kind of part of the consideration that we'd be able to do that. I think we should go and do some grinding with our mobile base in tow, and just get on with it. Also, now you veterans of the game might know this, but I sure as heck, I'm going to test this front one here. I didn't know this, so I got a rude awakening earlier. And had to do when I just went to the space station and, you know, and did that kind of thing so that you guys don't have to see that same repetitive stuff every time. I thought, well, I'll nip over to the space station and I'll grab some food. So I went over there and I was in this vehicle and I thought, you know what? I'll just dock, you know, charge, keep the batteries charged or whatever, and just be able to hop on and off. So I docked at a horizontal docking port like that. When I came back and undocked, and this could be a good moment here, we've just saved, so that's good. Guess what? It did that! Oh my god. Brian, cut! Okay, we're back, and what the story I was just telling was that when we undocked at the space station, my event controller failed to put my ship back into action mode, you know, turn the thrusters on and the batteries. So, and we're, as you've seen, I'll leave that in. That's oh my god. For whatever reason, it's just done it again. So block is on, connect to lock, unlock, available blocks, connector is, this is the triggering connector is the one on my ship. We've just seen it working because it just worked on the fixed base. Select actions, so recharge sets to auto when disconnected. Toggle the engines on. All. So that's this group. Grinder Atmos all on. Yeah, just gonna make sure. Okay. So batteries, ice cold cutter, enable auto. Recharge on, enable auto when disconnected. Yeah. So let's try that again, shall we? Save. My goodness. Okay. Number 9 to disconnect. It didn't do it again. It didn't do it again. It's not turning, it's not doing it. Number 5, turn these on. Number 7, turn that on. So it's doing the switch off actions when I connect. Why? Oh, no, it can't be because the main ship is powered off, can it? That wouldn't be a thing. It's on charge but not gaining any, or unless it's taking, it could be taking through the solar panels, I suppose, but it's neutral anyway. So, yeah, it's not turning back on. So, let's, oh, this door won't turn. Oh. What? Because I've put this to charge, this door will not. Earlier today it was opening. So, okay. Batteries, Big Bertha. Charge mode, auto. There we go. But I don't understand. Is this just how it works? So that works. So the thing you're connecting to has to be providing power. So maybe that's what happened to me at the space station. They don't provide any power to you through those. They probably have like trade mode or something enabled. I don't know. Okay, well that's that is frustrating. That's really annoying. So that's an interesting. Oh, that's an interesting situation. So if I put that on auto, then it's going to be losing charge. I don't want it. But no, because you can put it to trade mode and it won't take charge in either anyway, will it? I don't want this to be draining my batteries while I'm underway. That's going to be really annoying. Yes, I'm losing power. Alright, well, let's take Big Bertha out while I ruminate on that. Suggestions in chat are very welcome in the comments. Ideas. Let's go over to the Buffalo camp and start scrapping some stuff because we definitely need more resources. So let's go. Hopefully we don't just run out of power over there. I'm sure we'll be fine. Now this, it's giving me red, but this should all be disabled. We took this whole camp out. Oh, we're hungry. Okay. Let's eat one of the meals that we got earlier. Oh, it's going to be dark as well. That's I mean, that's 30% of 4 big batteries, so I've still got, it's telling me I've got 2 days worth of power even with the ice cold cutter stealing some. So I think we'll be okay. Now, it's not the fastest Big Bertha, so, you know, I suppose it doesn't have to be. I have tweaked a little bit the wheel settings and that to try and make it a bit quicker, but I haven't necessarily pushed it to the limit, so there's probably some more work still to be done. Right, let's lock that up, get out the chair here, close the door, just get to the good habits, and let's go grindy grind. That's so weird that if you undock from an unpowered Connector, why? Don't know. I can sort of kind of guess and understand why the logic doesn't work like that, or the way I was expecting. Now it's going to make me nervous every single time I dock and undock, though. Do I have forward lights on this thing? I do, just not very strong yet. Okay, closer distance. There we go. Okay, right, let's get some grinding done. Let's grind, everyone. Now, I was informed in the comments that the grinders will pick up what's in the containers, so I'm going to trust that information. We do need a whole load just to get the stuff added on, the solar panels and whatnot onto the ship and the little half a habitat that we've built. Just to get that small bit done, I already had to disassemble a bunch of like steel plates and whatnot, and some computers for the silicon. So I hope we're not going to get into trouble where we're going to have to drill at some point. I'd love to get through this whole playthrough without any drillage going on, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll cross that subterranean problem when we come to it. Okay. I hate it when the camera goes off at a funny angle. Alright, nice. Bit of grindy work. I've gone back a little bit on to the previous iteration with the editing, where I'm leaving most of the content just in. I'd love to remove a bit more of the repetitive stuff, and indeed if there are big swaths of it, I will take chunks out. But I've got to manage my time carefully at the computer. Having some issues and making some adaptations with some exercise regime changes, trying to help my legs. But long story short, I've got to limit some of my time at the computer. So forgive me if you get a little bit more of the old style again. I'll try to make it as entertaining and jibber jabber through these bits as possible, and I'll try and cut some of them out. It's just a question of how much time I can put into the into the editing process on top of the recording, because unfortunately it's all computer time, and I'm on my Sweeney Todd. I'm all on my own doing this. So who knows, maybe one day we'll have an editor, but I'm not asking for people to reach out. Just to be clear, I'm a bit of a control freak when it comes to this stuff, so do it my way. Alright, so there we go. There's one. So we're at 48,000 now. Unknown signals just popped up. 4 kilometers away. That is a long way to go in the dark. Although it is towards that scrap hangar, so that's tempting. Okay, I can't hardly see. Well, oh, there we go. Right, let's get this one. So now that we've got both lifting thrusters working, in theory we should be able to carry a lot more than the 51 or whatever it was I was just about managing to carry last time. So let's see how well this goes and whether I'm right, or I don't know how I managed to spend a couple of hours with this ship once we got the well, I suppose it wasn't that long in this ship. We did a lot of other stuff with the other rover, but it's kind of funny that I had the whole thing about, oh, I can't carry that much more than before. I thought it would be more, and it turns out I wasn't even using 50% of my thrusters weren't even on for the lift. I think that's pretty funny. Classic Grumbles. Alright, ice cold cutter. I was kind of hoping you'd be a bit faster at grinding this stuff. I'm not going to lie. I thought you'd be a bit quicker. But, well, it is what it is. Maybe, I guess, on a large grid it will be even faster. But yeah. Don't know. Again, it's still a heck of a lot quicker than grinding it all out with the hang rider, of course. So unless we get an elite one, I don't know. Maybe they're as fast. Shouldn't really be, should they? Alright, it's very comfortable to fly this though. Very, very enjoyable vessel to use. My simple and functional, definitely a practical build. Not a lot of greebling. Right, let's have a look here. Oh look, yes, it has worked because all of that stuff was in boxes. Super duper. I kind of want to find what the new limit is now. We're at 70.5k. Also, kind of curious what happens when we dock with this kind of weight. I'm sure it's all gonna go absolutely perfectly. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, so we probably got some more stuff from boxes there. Don't know. Nice that we're getting some more battery packs as well. And we got 3 more medical components here. Oh, does that mean... I think that means we can build our... flip. We can build our cryo... Oof. Oh, don't go down too fast like that. I think that means we can build our cryo thingy. I'm literally on the floor. I'm pressing down. We're actually already at 2 meters. Don't need to press down when you're at 2 meters. Gaining reputation with the pirate clan. We're gonna end up being space pirates. It's kind of funny. Come on. We're at 75,000. Excellent, that's way better. I feel like we're a bit sluggish now, but we should probably carry on and find out what our weight limit is. Because again, I just kind of want to know. Where's my cat with that camera angle? I can't see the altimeter. I wish they would include the altitude in the artificial gravity summary thing down on the hotbar. Maybe there's a mod for that. That would be super cool, because it's good seeing it on the kind of heads-up display, but it would be nice to see it down on the little rolly ball where it's got A gravity, P gravity below, to the right of your toolbar, your hotbar. So 84,000. Still going strong. Excellent. Starting to fill up 12,500 there, 14,000. Okay, we've nearly filled both of our storage boxes up now. So I think it is time to go and empty. So that means we've gotten comfortably 90,000 and we're still lifting up easily. Just got to be careful maybe a bit with our angles and that. Quite brave doing these operations at night. Now I'm going to use the the rear one over where like there's more wheels and this is where the weight was intended to be distributed with this build. So also hoping that I haven't built anything up to the point where the thrusters are going to become a hazard to the operation. I'll go quiet now because I'm concentrating. Should be good. I hope. Proxy, let the magnets do their work a little bit. Boom. Okay. Charge plus 69%, so we did use up quite a lot of energy there as well. Okay. And wow. Nearly 300,000 mass for the whole vehicle. Big Bertha plus us docked, and we got 100,000 on board. That is, yeah. That's quite the thing. So, let's see. Where's the large industrial container? Oh, it's not piped through yet. I forgot. I totally forgot we haven't finished. Okay, so let's see if we can get the... Wait, no, it is piped through because it's from here to there. What are you talking about, dwarf? So confused. Play eco for a week and you forget how space engineers work. Okay, so we're doing all right on power and all that. So, oh wait. Hang on. So we need it's a storm, so we need to, or blizzard, so we need to get in the safety. I guess we're all one ship right now, right? So this is gonna. Where's the large container? Starboard port. Large cargo container. Oh, large industrial. Oh, it's just one line. That's why I was looking for a multiple line, but because it's empty, it's not showing anything. Oh my god. Okay. Large industrial container. Okay, so bang. Now we go like this. Everything across. Beautiful. Look at this. Amazing. I love it. 27k out of 421. That's nice. And this isn't even one whole thing cut down yet. Awesome. Okay, so keeping in mind again. Okay, everything turned back on. Oh, it charged those batteries up fast from 69 to 80. So I don't want to empty out the batteries on Big Bertha, but I wonder if there's a way to center your camera without having to do the quick, like, flick internal. Wonderful. Okay, so this examples of bits where we might edit out because it's just boring grinding, isn't it? Important work, but not exciting work. Now this is going to enable us to start welding up the rest of Big Bertha, slowly but surely. As well as, finally, we're going to start decluttering our hood again. So this is Buffalo Camp. Amazing. Love it. Kind of cool if you could set a drone up to come and do this. Like, just have a drone rover that drives over here and a drone grinder that just goes out and grabs all the stuff and then lands back at the ship to unclog. There probably is a way of doing it, but I'm not going to do it. I'm old school. Do it yourself. No, the real reason is I'm not smart enough to do all those drones. Fantastic. So we haven't got Jump drives yet, but we have got we got the cryopods from a an unknown signal. That reminds me, I really should go and get the unknown signal. What if I could be missing out? Oh my god, let's go and get it. I could be missing out on those kind of incredible things. But be careful I don't fly into anything at night. Why am I doing this at night? 2 minutes, I'll never make it. I might get shot down. There could be enemy bases here. There could be anything. This is a terrible idea. It's so far away as well. Why? I'm gonna rush over there and I'm not even gonna make it. This is just how I roll. Because I suddenly panicked and thought, what if that just happens to be the one unknown signal that contains that which we need? That's just crazy logic. Oh my god. Okay, we're not slowing down so quickly. Got great lift though. Right, you're not going to be one of those that rolls away from me. No, okay. I really should just put wheels and legs on this. Button. Boop. Give me. Yeah, thank you. Give me. Blueprint. Give it. Give me that blueprint. Oh my god. Panic stations. Ever since we got that cryo pod in the blueprint, I'm there's major panic stations every time now. Oh. Literally grinding this down by hand in the panic, right next to a grinding ship. What is that blueprint? Programmable block, an automation programmable block. Okay, still pretty cool sounding. Even if not something I'm really familiar with yet. There we go. We got that though. That's nice. Okay, let's get back. There's another scrap vehicle over there. Let's go back to... I just remembered something. I didn't finish putting the antenna on Big Bertha. I thought about this earlier today. I better put an antenna on Big Bertha, or at some point I'm going to drive it out. Then I'm going to fly off to get an unknown signal, just like we've just done, and I'm not going to know how to make my way back to Big Bertha. And the only reason I'm getting away with this is because we left Big Bertha parked at a blueprint. Oh, the light. What is up with the lighting in the game, man? Suddenly, I guess the moon just came over a ridge or something, because suddenly we can see the surface. Okay, I am obviously very excitable. Okay, let's not slam into Big Bertha. Easy. What are you driving like a maniac? Okay. We need to put an... I'm doing it right now. I'm not even kidding. We're going to do some more grinding in a minute. In fact, we can sleep in our bed and make this whole thing a lot less stressful. But I am not accepting losing my mobile base because I forgot to put my camera on. Okay. So, industrial. Look at that, 53 motors as well. That's nice. And all that raw material, silicon, that's good. Magnesium a little bit, nickel, that's good. Okay, we got some iron ingots already. Okay. Right. If I sleep, will Big Bertha run out of power? Probably not. Okay. This is exciting. We're doing the mobile base. Yeah, I've got to add a whole bunch of stuff on so that we can, obviously, so that we can put the farm on here. I'm going to be able to move the one farm that we've got, but we've not found any more, so unfortunately, no joy there. Now, what I'm hoping is that we'll get a trickle of energy. I know that solar doesn't give you that much, but we'll get enough. Oh, I didn't think about fuel. Oh, I didn't think about... Oh, hang on. We've got H2O2. Okay. Here's how we do this.
Critical.
I know. So, we're going to turn the hydrogen engine off. Right? Then I had the forethought to put a ladder system in. Yeah. Who's a smart little cookie today? For once, randomly, for half a minute. Okay, so we're going to just grab some ice. Inventory full. Thanks, Amy. 2.49. Okay, that's a nice amount to start already. So, yeah, I put a ladder. I actually only need the upper one because I can, you know, in air quotes, reach it, as in interact with it from lower down. But, you know, for RP's sake, I put a bit more. So, we're going to put a ton of that in. Oh, actually, I got to turn this off for a minute. No, I don't, because that's just going to store in the tank and I'll be able to fill up my bottles from here anyway, right? Okay, so we do that, put those in there. There we go. Bingo. Oh, now we've got, yes, mobile base for the win. Already a victory. I'm going to get one more bit of ice. In fact, wait, haven't I got, didn't I get ice? I got ice from, yes. So what we haven't done yet is tied up the motors from the cargo thing fully through yet. But that means that this is going to be filling up as well, right? What could go wrong having an explosive tank of hydrogen right next to my bed? And blooming-tastic. Alright. Let's get some more work done. Yeah, so I think the sooner we can add another solar array on, the better. Even though, again, we do have the hydrogen engine that we can use as well. I don't know what that really big thing is over there. But anyway, careful maneuvers, orchestral maneuvers on the ice. Fantastic! I'm really looking forward to building up the mobile base as we go along. I think it's going to be such a phenomenal undertaking. I don't know how long this series is going to go on for, but for as long as I've still got enough energy and people keep saying nice things about it, I guess I'll keep going. Okay, so let's go get these fences over here, because every little bit helps. I think if I built this one again, I might make the what do you call it, the cockpit just a little bit lower, so that I can see, like, from inside. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. From inside I can sort of see what I'm grinding, but if I was just one touch lower, I think one small block lower, it might be a bit better. I kind of did it deliberately to have it up a little bit, just for aesthetics. Oh, Wait, this is on, right? Yeah, okay. Grab all the things. Oh, whoops. Oh well, it's bound to happen. Piece by piece, you shall tumble, and I shall catch you eventually. Hopefully, as long as none of it falls on my ship and blows it up. It's not like we've had an exploding ship earlier in the session. Oh yeah. There's no way I would accept that as like, oh, well, I don't know. I think of that behavior as a game bug, like not doing the event controller stuff. But if that works as designed and it's a lack of knowledge, then yeah, maybe we have to accept that in future and be more careful. I don't know, man. That feels, even if it's a feature, to my mind, that feels like a bug, but let me know in the comments what you think. I mean, we didn't die, but we certainly lost our little ship here, which would be very painful. All right. Making fantastic progress here. One camp down. Got another half a dozen to go. But we could do some combat, I guess. We could flex. Well, someone was saying that I should have some autocannon ammo from when we took out the autocannons. So thanks again for that comment. I've just thought about that. But I didn't see it anyway. So we have to... I don't know how I'm going to remember, but we have to have a look. Because maybe we do have. But once we can get those kinds of turrets up and running... Or what was it the other turret Beeble was saying? Maybe it's on the big vehicle now. But we should be able to get turrets that we can hit the enemy from out of range of their weaponry. At least for as long as we're meeting these small fry bases. I mean, small fry, they're deadly to us at the moment. But, you know, we should be... I think we should be outgunning them soon. TM. With assault cannons, I think it was, if we have a large grid. But autocannon, if we got that one autocannon working and we had the two Gatlings, I think we can probably take these smaller bases down right off the bat when we first approach them without having to disengage or repair and stuff. I don't know. I'd hope so.
Meteor storm inbound.
Oh, meteor storm. Well, we're waiting for the moment where the meteor storm hits my mob, hits Big Bertha. Well, I haven't crashed or died yet, so it's good. I swear, if a meteor just does the RNG straight into my ship, I suppose it's more likely that it will hit the mobile base. Maybe we should put some little interior turrets up on it. If it's some measure of defense. I don't know at some point if one of these bases is going to call in drones or retaliatory ships or something. I suppose it's a possibility. This is great though, getting so much material out of this. Wonderful. Still haven't found... We still haven't... Oh, we're hungry. We still haven't found a full assembler yet, which I think is something that's holding us back a little bit. Not terribly, but just a touch. Oh, didn't I say? I said right away I'm going to put my antenna on this. What did I not do right away at all? Put my antenna up on this thing. How my brain works. Oh, that's because I got distracted by running out of gas, right? Out of hydrogen. Such a catastrophe, my short-term memory. right. Wait, let's transfer all the goods. Industrial one. Look at that. So many things. And some more solar panels. That's great. Some more ammo. Yeah, interior turrets. Because we can easily arm them based on... Look how much ammo we got here. Is that not the same? S10 pistol, yeah. Doesn't stack together for whatever reason. Don't know. Awesome. Okay. So I think antenna. Let's make the antenna. Oh, you know, because I didn't put the antenna on because I wanted it to go up on the top. But I think what we might do is build one of those parabolic. Let's see what could look good on here. Oh, just have it there as a front nose. That would be a nightmare. Compact one though, that works. Right in front of the spotlights, the useless. Under here? So that I can smash it whenever we're driving along badly? It's probably a bad idea. Do you know what though? I quite like the idea. This is a terrible idea. So I'm gonna do it. Loses... Content creator loses vehicle after antenna is placed awkwardly underneath large grid rover, smashed off after hitting a bump. Content creators series on YouTube hits major road bump as he drives his antenna into Ice Moon and destroys it. That'd be funny. Okay, there we go. Wait, is that finished? No, now it's finished. Okay, we have an antenna. Let's see. K antenna. Okay, Pablo. So, Big Bertha antenna. Broadcast radius. Do I leave the default? I shouldn't really be 5,000 meters away from my ship, should I? I'm going to halve it. I don't think we'll go that far away. Oh my goodness. I don't know. That would also affect if it was a remote control thing, right? Alright. So because what I'd been hoping to do, actually thinking back to the batteries and that and the connector problem, is I was thinking of having, every time I disconnect from it, put you know, put it into solar recharge mode. But now I'm kind of what is that over there? Like a radar dish spinning around or something. Oh, unknown signal. Okay. We can go towards that, I guess. Yeah. But last step is Buffalo Camp. We have successfully defeated Buffalo Camp. Do I completely delete it? Or do we always remember that it was here? Let's delete it. Okay. Right. One down. Scrap hanger next? No, unknown signal next. Let's go. I wish I could gain power. Actually, you know what? I just thought if I did put legs on the cutter, we could actually land the cutter and park with the landing gear, right? And then we wouldn't be using that battery charge. Although I could also just chuck a hole. We've got 9% energy now. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try, while we're traveling here, let's use that ice and let's turn on this. I could put this on my... let's turn that on and see what that does for charging up my batteries while we're driving. I'm still losing power. Wouldn't that be... I don't know. We're definitely using the hydrogen up because it just went down 1%. Don't know. I'm not sure. I've never used hydrogen engines before, so I have no idea. Oh, there's some scrap over there. I have no idea. At least I think so. Dodgy shadows. What was that banging noise? Was that my antenna just smashing? Okay, let's go G. And let's go hydrogen engine. Toggle block on or off? No. Toggle block on off. Okay. Stop. I've gone past it. Because I was on my hotbar. Doing important hotbar work. Okay. So. Oh, now I'm gaining energy if I'm not driving. Okay, that's fantastic. Then let's pick up some more. Let's pick up some more ice. That's cool. I'm glad that I put that engine on there now. Button. What you got for me? Something good? Nothing. Coffee though. Nice. And 49 grids. Okay. Thanks, buddy. Bit of coffee, I'll take it. And some spare parts. Yeah, I was thinking originally put an event controller on the large grid, and every time I like disconnect, but I guess I'd have to, it depend how many ships would be connected, right? But I was thinking of doing it so that it went into like charge the batteries mode every time I disconnected and flew off. But I don't know if the long term, if that's a good idea, because I forgot to pick up ice. I don't know if long term that would be a good idea. Because we're going to have lots of things on the base that we're going to want to have keep running, right? So I'm sure there's some like cleverer things that I could do, like, you know, based on percentages and how much energy there is and yada yada yada. Could probably do something smart like that. Remember that trench we dug at that ice, man? We were obviously just digging and not keeping ice at that point, but that would have fueled us for weeks. I quite like this hydrogen engine thing though. Again, not worked with those before, so why not experiment? Why not learn about those while we're doing it? Let's see. There we go. Especially if that's going to charge up our vehicle. 12 hours of energy now. We only got 1% hydrogen left. Okay, interesting. We only gained about 1%, but that's also because we're charging the batteries on our little ship. So yeah, the sooner we build the second solar panel, the better. Trying to work on my ums and ahs and my pauses, my lack of finishing sentence, but you can clearly tell that brain power is not my strong point. Yeah, I wonder if you like the design. I came up with this idea of having these little pieces with the solar panels on them that run over the top of the wheels, because I want to put armor skirt. What is that? Is that motorbike? I think that's the motorbike that I never got working because it's got fake wheels. Yeah. Okay, well, we can grind this down. Or it might be something else. I think it could even be something else. Let's have a look. What are you, sir? You are something else. Interesting. Okay. Alright, well. Fine now. Oh, another hydrogen bottle. That's cool. I'll just go and get my grinding shit, but we'll save the battery. I don't know what kind of a vehicle you were, a little rover, but just take your bits. Thank you very much for contributing your bits to our cause. Oh, parachute canvas, okay. Ooh, that could be handy if we ever go off a mountain or something. Thankfully on the ice moon the terrain's pretty smooth going unless we really look for terrain trouble. One of the things I've been enjoying with this play is at least it's been super easy to maneuver around. Ow! Hit by a chunk of ice, but not the bit I was drilling, or did I just drill my own foot?
Inventory full.
Okay. Let's go. Ugh, things are getting a little bit hairy around here. I've got to still tie up that and that. So put the ice in there, put the other bits in there. Let's have a look. So I've got another hydrogen bottle. I don't want to carry 3 around, so I'm going to keep one in here, top. Didn't realise I had 3 medkits on me either again. Okay. So, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Right click, one of those. Ow! Now, what I don't have is food in my belly. What I don't have is any kind of med station on here yet, but it's cryo chamber. Is that... Let's have a look. Does that actually heal? No, so it's like a bed. So when powered and connected to oxygen, will keep an offline player alive and suspend their food consumption. Okay, so we're still going to need to move our survival kit onto here, I guess. Okay, well, there's a reason that we built our bed here. And this mobile base, we can easily add the survival room onto it. I wonder if in this episode series, so I usually record a couple of hours at a time. I don't know, I'm probably just going to talk about it, but I'm thinking it could be a good idea to, obviously, to move, we could move our survival kit and everything onto here. At the moment, I'm still, she's obviously not fully welded up yet. Maybe I should weld up all the floor and all that with all the things we're getting today. Maybe that's what we do. We do the cutter turned into a welder and weld up all the rest of this ship. Add the second solar panel on for more power generation. It's great that we're gaining power though, even as hey, I've been hit by a chunk of ice. I'm in a closed off bridge area. Hey, wait, what? How have I been hit by ice in here? That's not fair. Everything is 100%. How have I been hit by ice? That's game. That's mean. Guys, I really need your help with that one. How am I being hit in this closed off room by falling ice? Is that a bug with the helm, or have I done it wrong somehow? I'm most upset about that. Okay, so I was thinking that we could use this place, but actually what I think we'll do is we'll just grind it all down. Grind it all down. Oh, I'm really liking having the mobile base. We're 100% charged here, so that's nice. Okay, panicking a little bit internally every time I'm undocking. Okay, let's go. Time to take this place down. Here's another solar panel. Yes, okay, so this is a full solar panel, so we should maybe pause after this and build the solar panel on the other side. I kind of feel like I should build it a little bit higher. There's so many things I want to do with the mobile base and I haven't really... Oh no. Oh no. Oh, please don't be busted.